Hi, my name is Josh Lasky, and I'm the author of a book about caregiving, resilience, and the path to gratitude. The book will explore my 11-year journey as a caregiver for my father, who battled Parkinson's for the last 23 years of his life. For most of that time, I felt a profound sense of loneliness, of isolation as a caregiver. I wanted to share my story because I feel like there are a lot of others out there in similar roles who are likely feeling some degree of loneliness as they take care of loved ones around them. And as my father was declining, I began exploring my physical and mental limits by pushing myself into endurance sports and doing things like long distance riding, my bike, and ultra running. The riding brought me from the ICU of the George Washington University Hospital up to the Jersey Shore, from the bottom of the Grand Canyon to the top of Independence Pass, the Rockies. There's an entire chapter where I talk about riding my bike from Washington, D.C. to Portland, Oregon, and some of the things that I saw and experienced along the way. My story is a little bit unique in that I became a caregiver at 22. I had just finished college and I frankly had no idea what I was doing. A lot of what you're going to read about are my reflections as I struggled to get it right, often getting it wrong though, and then ultimately figuring out how to achieve a sense of balance in that caregiver role. There are stories that are awkward, that are hilarious, that are intimate, that are grotesque. I'm really trying to reach anyone who's ever thought about their own mortality or thought about what the end of their own life is going to be like, or is maybe looking to the future and thinking about what their parents might go through at the end of their life. You'll love this story if you've ever been a caregiver or if you've ever known a caregiver. If you enjoy running or biking, or you perform any kind of physical activity for meditation or exercise or centering yourself. The irony is that everyone goes through the experience of taking care of a loved one who is suffering or who becomes ill or is disabled or is nearing the end of their life. And yet we wait until often it's too late to have really meaningful, intentional conversations about those topics. I hope that in telling my story, I inspire people to get a little bit more comfortable about talking about some of those subjects that are a bit taboo. But I think if we can learn to embrace them, we'll be able to make much more intentional decisions for ourselves and our loved ones. My name is Josh Lasky, and I'm the author of a book about caregiving, resilience, and the path to gratitude.